Good morning everyone and welcome back to my channel English Literature. Today we are going to talk about Shakespeare's sonnet number 116. It is one of the most important sonnets of Shakespeare. Now this sonnet is published in 1609 and you can tell that the theme is love. The poet speaker is determined to describe, to define true love in this sonnet. It is a meditative attempt on the part of the poet speaker to define perfect love. You can tell it romantic love also. Romantic love or perfect love. So the sonnet, the sonnet highlights the poet's affirmation regarding the features and definition and criteria of perfect love. And this theme you can find in several parts, that definition of true love, what it should be and what it should not be. Number 2, the true love's permanence in a world that is impermanent. So the theme that are explored here: number 1, definition of true love. So how can you will be sure that this love is true or false? Number 2, true love's permanence, not love. The poet speaker has here just draw a line between love and true love. True love's permanence in a world that is not permanent. Number 3, victory of love. Victory of love over time and circumstance. So these are the themes that we are here going to explore through this sonnet. To the marriage of true minds admit impediments. So the poet speaker is addressing us, the readers. The poet speaker is addressing us that he is not here, he does not want to admit impediments to the marriage of true minds. He is saying that do not allow me to admit that true love depends on something. He thinks that true love is unchangeable, so there should be no impediments. Let me not to the marriage of true minds admit impediments. Means true minds, that mind that is true. Marriage union of two minds, and that mind must be constant and faithful. So I am not ready or prepared to admit impediments in true loves. The meaning of this line is thus that let me not to the marriage of true minds admit impediments. And now this admit impediments, it has a reference to that oath that is taken in marriage ceremony. During marriage ceremony, the oath taken in the part, any of you know cause or just impediment why these two persons should not be joined together in holy matrimony, then declare it. So the poet speaker is referring to that oath that is taken or that is declared during marriage ceremony. sorry, love is not love. Now, love is not love means that love, true love, is not love. When it changes, which alters, means which changes, when alteration finds, whence it get the chance to change. So true love is permanent. It never change, but there is another line. The poet has demarcated these two lines, love and true love. So every love is not true love. That the poet speaker is here going to say. That every love is not true love. True love does not admit any impediment. True love is permanent. True love never alters. But love that alters is not true love. Which alters when it alteration finds, means which change when it get the chance to change, or bends with the remover to remove. So true love is something that when two people are truly in love, no obstacle can alter their love. But in case of any other love, it can be altered. Again, it can be bent with the remover to remove. Remover means one who remove, and remove is the verb. It is the noun, refer to the person, and remove is the verb. The action is described here. So bends means here deviates from the straight course of love. Bends means deviates from the straight course of love. So this refers to the estrangement of the lovers due to some reasons or anything else. So true love is not something that change when they get the chance to change. Again, true love is not that deviates from the straight course of love. So one after another, we are getting the definition of true love through the negation. The poet speaker is giving us the concept of true love through negation. So this concept is getting clearer to us through negation. Okay. Number 1, true love does not admit any impediment. Again, true love does not alter. Again, true love does not bend with the remover to remove. Does not deviate from the straight course of love. Oh no, now he is defining in positive terms. So from here he is defining in positive terms. Otherwise it was quite circumlocutory. These things were something is defined or something is emphasized by negation of it. Now positive terms, it is an ever fixed mark. It is an ever fixed mark means some mark that is permanent. Some mark that is permanent. That looks on tempest and is never shaken. So in these two lines we find an image of a lighthouse, a beacon or signal for the sailors and their ships. Oh no, it is an ever fixed mark that looks on tempests and is never shaken. So true love is like something permanent, something like in the light of lighthouse that is always fixed there to warn, to beckon, or to signal the sailors who have lost their way in the deep sea. So it is stable, not fickle. Okay. It is the star to every wandering bark. Now star is the guiding star. This star is the guiding star to every wandering bark. Bark means small boat. Wandering Wandering means something that has lost its way. The ship that has lost wandering bark refers to the ship that has lost its direction. So here the poet speaker wants to mean that true love is like a guiding star by whose attitude a navigator may direct his course. Love is like that star. Love is something that helps us to see everything clearly. So that is love. True love is like that guiding star. Whose oath unknown, although his height be taken. Now in this line you can find something that guiding star, we refer to northern star as the guiding star, or you can say also pole star. Now whose oath unknown, although his height be taken. Here by his, this his here personification, means whose oath unknown, the value of which is beyond human measurement. The value of true love is beyond human measurement. So, value of true love can never be completely known, although his height be taken. So, his here refers to the true love. Here the love is personified. Love is not love, love is not times full, though rosy leaves and chicks. Love is not times full. Now, till now, line number 8 it was, there's something sense was going on. One particular theme was exploring here, was just continuing here. We can say that there is the volta of this sonnet. It is a Shakespearean sonnet that follows the 3/4 and a couplet, and the rhyme scheme is A B A B C D C D E F G G, that usual rhyme scheme. And now this is the octave part. We finish the octave part, and there is the volta, or you could find a change in tone or thought of the speaker, or the speech, tone or thought on the part of the poet speaker. Now different theme is explored here. Love is not times full. So love is not the slave of time. And rosy lips and cheeks, this refers to the physical beauty. This refers to the physical beauty. This physical beauty falls within the range of time cycle. Oh my god. Time cycle. This physical beauty falls within the range of time cycle. That is rosy lips and cheeks. But true love is something spiritual, that is connected to our soul, and time cannot destroy this part. Time can destroy physical beauty, but time cannot destroy this part. Cannot destroy okay. Within his bending sickle's compass can. So we already have used this word sickle because we know that in next line it is about to come. So love is not bound by time, it is eternal. Time can destroy everything, lovely lips, rosy cheeks, but it cannot kill love. It is a deathless passion which lasts through eternity. So, love is a deathless passion which lasts through eternity. Within his bending sickle's compass come. Now here is an image. You can visualize the image. One reaper just bending on his sickle, cutting the copse. We can find the image of a reaper reaping crops with the sickle. And who is that reaper here? Time. So time is also personified. Time is a reaper here, who with his bending sickle is cutting everything. He is mowing everything. He is mowing plants and everything that comes in his sickle's compass, means sickle's area, with his sickle or skiddy, but he cannot destroy true love. Love alters not with his brief hours and week. His refers to time. Brief hours and weeks refers to the passage of time. So true love does not change with the passage of time. That is hours, weeks, months, years. True love does not change with the passage of time, but bears it out even to the age of doom. Means sustains without giving way, endures through changes of time. Age of doom. Now it refers to doomsday in Bible. Doomsday is the final day of judgment. What happens in that day? In that day the dead shall rise from the grave and they appear before God with the trumpet of God for his reward or punishment. Whatever he has done for his deeds in his life on earth, whatever he or she has done in his earthly life, he has to be punished or rewarded by God in that day. So be aware for that day and do always good things, so that on that doomsday with that sound of trumpet you can go before God and seek not punishment but reward. So love is something that endures till eternity, bears it out, bear out means sustain without giving away, or endures. So love is enduring till eternity. Even at the time of doomsday, it is not going to be destroyed. So we have finished 3 quatrains. Now in the couplet is here, line number 13 and 14. A B A B C D C D E F F, we have get G G. If this be error and upon me proved, I never read, nor no man ever loved. So the poet is very determined and very stubborn here. So he is saying that if this theory or idea prove false, then he would never write, and no man ever loved. So he says that whatever he says till now if proves false, then he would never write. And no man ever love. So sometimes I feel that do you understand my handwriting? Can you comprehend this? Is it illegible? I'm not sure, because it looks like that some ant had dropped in ink and then taken from there and just put here. Okay, I am trying to get smart in this pen tab, but I am not successful. I am confessing that. Sorry, I am not so successful. He says that whatever he says till now, he refers to poet speaker, that whatever he says till now, if proof false, then he would never write, and no man ever loves. So he is so determined about his message. In this poem, love is defined by what it is not, and even what it is. We find that positive and negative, in both ways love is defined here. The poet concludes by saying that if this proves false, whatever he has said, then in vain he is singing the story of love, this song of love. Or in vain any man on earth is loving another passionately. So this negation, this no, again there is double no, use of double negative. You find in this line use of double negative to prove something positive, use of double negative to prove something positive, and it intensifies this. So much negation actually intensifies the message. It is vain to write, he is saying. I never read. Read, actually read, this is archaic from wrote. Past of write, it is the archaic form. So any negation of this conviction render all experience and poetry into something meaningless. So whatever he had said till now, if it render into falsehood, then everything is meaningless. Everything, someone's love or the creation of poetry, or everything will prove meaningless. Okay, I think I can explain this sonnet to you, and even if there is some problem you feel, or there is some incongruity in my speech or in my writing, you must inform me by commenting below.